Hello again, everybody. I'm Kate Thiem, Patron Services Manager here at the Erie Playhouse, and we're back for hour 2. It is 1 o'clock, and we are here with you on Erie Gives Day. Before I go any further, we have a very important update to give you straight from your favorite junkyard cat, Zach Flock. Zach, what's the updated total?
I touched my face right before I popped up and probably ruined the makeup. Sorry, Jess. Our total is $22,218 raised so far from 107 gifts received so far today. Thank you so much for your generosity. We are so grateful to all of you who've given so far. You can make your donation at eriegives.org. Also want to let you know, we didn't mention this in our first live stream, but I want to make sure everybody knows if you make a donation of $100 or more today, your name is going up on our marquee. So that $100 level gets your name on the marquee here at the Erie Playhouse. So I am sporting my finished Jellicle look here, Kate.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, this is the final product. Also, we took some footage, and I think we're going to be able to do, not right now, but a time lapse video of the whole process from start to finish. So that'll be cool to see. Also, I did not pick out a Jellicle name, so I'm going to think about that. But can I tell you a quick Jellicle name story?
You absolutely can.
Right, so
I don't have a choice. It's a live stream.
In my what I don't know what this is called, but
it's a big sewer pipe.
So my mom and I were watching the show on Sunday, and there's, of course, Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer, who, do a lovely song and all kinds of cool stuff. And we had a group of kids sitting kind of across from us who were, enjoying themselves and a little bit of chatter here and there, having a good time. And so Mungo Jerry and Rumpelteazer left the stage, and then they came back on a couple minutes later for another song. And the one little kid goes, "Oh, look, it's Uncle Jerry and Mungo Teaser." So Uncle Jerry was the Jellicle
Uncle Jerry's
name.
A new cat. That could be your cat
name. Maybe
name.
That'll be my Jellicle name, Uncle Jerry, the Jellicle cat. I like it.
Me too. It suits you.
Yeah, I think so.
It goes well with our Playhouse t-shirts.
That's now covered in
makeup. Yeah.
But I'm going to do a costume change after this. I'm not staying in the cat makeup all day unless
But
I'll tell you what. We're at 22,000.
Yeah.
If we hit $30,000 during this talk break, I'll leave the cat makeup on a little while longer. So we're at 22,218.
Folks, with your donations, if you can get us almost $8,000.
Why do I do this to myself?
We will keep Zach Flock in the cat makeup for as long as you keep hitting these landmarks.
That's right.
So if you're feeling like you haven't given yet, or you want to give more, you could do that right now in this hour to ensure that Zach Flock, Executive Director of the Erie Playhouse, stays in cat makeup all day long.
This is a real career high for me. Oh, Mungo Jerry is enjoying
our actual
the
Mungo
look
Jerry.
and my Uncle Jerry look. Yeah. Awesome.
Nice.
I'm gonna disappear, and I will literally pop up if I have any other updates for you. So, Kate, you have some awesome guests who I would love to hear from.
I've got some great guests. Right now we're going to have a segment on our youth theater, and I've got some really great faces to introduce you to. But first, we're going to take a look back at our production of Pete the Cat, where Nicole Lossie had taken some wonderful background footage of why you should have seen Pete the Cat. If you didn't, it's too late. It already happened. But the good news is that we've got a lot of wonderful youth theater shows coming up for our next season. But first, let's take a look at that footage.
So, and it'll make you feel even more groovy and very happy too.
It's something little kids can watch, and there's not a lot of plays like this.
Kids would love it because if they've read the book, they know.
This show is very funny and very energetic and kid-friendly.
It's so much fun, and we've worked really hard. It's so funny, too. It's so silly, and I hope the kids love it.
If they have younger children and they love Pete the Cat, they can actually see him in person. It's an adventure.
I'd say they should come see Pete the Cat because it's really fun, and I think if you have kids, they'd really like it, and it's like really funny.
Kids have been practicing, and I just think it's a fun, groovy show.
Hi, everybody. I am here with a lot of special faces from the youth theater. To my left, we have Annika Lexfold, who is our youth theater director here at the Playhouse. And we've got a few other faces that I'm going to introduce you to in a second. But first, we're going to start with Annika. Annika, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We've had some terrific shows over the past year. And by year, I mean since the last Erie Gives. We had Tuck Everlasting in November, we had Pete the Cat in March, and we had the Phantom Toll Booth in May. When you were picking these shows last year, what drew you to select these three as choices for the youth theater?
Well, I didn't choose Tuck Everlasting because that was before I was hired when that one was chosen. But from what I understand, a lot of people were very excited for us to be doing Tuck Everlasting. And it was a great show. I had a lot of fun doing it. So I was very excited for that. What drew me to the rest of the shows for this season, so Pete the Cat, Phantom Toll Booth, and Emma, I really liked that they were all based on books, especially books that I myself really enjoyed as a kid. Phantom Toll Booth was my little brother's favorite book of all time. So I was really excited when I saw that was a musical. And Emma is my favorite book. I read Emma for the first time when I was 12 years old. And I've read it many times since then. So I love Jane Austen. So I'm very excited for that. And Clueless is a fantastic movie.
As if.
And it's basically Clueless the musical. So very excited for Emma coming up. And then Pete the Cat. Who doesn't love Pete the Cat? It was so groovy, so cute.
He's a phenomenon.
I loved the musical when I read through it, and we were so excited that we got to be I believe we're the Pennsylvania debut of that show.
Wow.
So that was very exciting for us to get to do.
So you mentioned Emma, and those auditions are coming up soon.
Yes, this weekend. Come audition Sunday and Monday at 4:30. The audition workshop is on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. The audition workshop is optional. It's not required, but it is a good way to prepare because you get to come in and learn the audition dance ahead of time, and then you get to practice your song and your monologues with me, and I can give you some notes. It's a very chill, relaxed atmosphere, no pressure, and it's just a nice way to feel extra prepared for auditions.
And if kids don't necessarily know the plot of Emma, what is maybe the one sentence summary about this show that could get them interested in auditioning?
Ooh, one sentence summary of Emma. I would say it's a lot of fun because there's matchmaking involved that does not go as planned. And also it's a jukebox musical, so it uses a lot of your favorite pop songs in it. So there's a lot of Katy Perry in there. There's
We will not be going to space
no.
in this musical.
No, but Katy Perry, there's Shania Twain, there's Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Cyndi Lauper. So some songs that maybe you don't know, but your mom knows. My favorite song is Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar. That one's in there. Very excited. Big Pat Benatar fan. So
that sounds like that's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. It's probably the show I'm most excited for out of the whole season. So I hope we get a lot of people to audition because I'm very excited for this show.
Then those performance dates are in November, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know them off the top of my head because I've been on maternity leave and haven't looked at them. But
as you should. You should be enjoying your maternity leave with your new little one.
Yes.
Thinking back, now thinking about your child, thinking about your childhood, what were some of your favorite shows to be a part of when you were growing up?
I always loved being a part of the shows that were theater for young audiences, so shows that were specifically for preschool age. Cat in the Hat was one of my favorite shows I ever was a part of. I got to be Thing One in Cat in the Hat, and we got to use just so many antics on stage, and all the goofiness and all the laughter and all the really excited faces from the kids always made me really happy. That and Charlie Brown Christmas is my other favorite show. Again, that was for younger kids, and I just love doing theater for young audiences because you get to be so much goofier, and the shows are always just silly fun 24/7. So
absolutely. And the Cat in the Hat's becoming a new movie this year with Bill Hader as the Cat in the Hat. But you mentioned some exciting faces, and we've got 3 exciting faces right here. We have Evelyn Sitter, we have Elliot Thomas Sitter, and we have Mateus Mooney Hughes. I practiced this before. I had to. These are 3 of our youth theater performers, and they've been in a variety of shows. So I'm going to go down the line and let them tell you what they've been involved with this year. Mateus, I'm going to start with you.
The shows that I've been involved with this year is Phantom Toll Booth, Pete the Cat, and
you did Crew for Tuck.
Crew for Tuck, and also
he's counting. There's math involved.
Just this year?
Just this? Yeah, we can maybe talk about some of your other shows that you've been involved with at the end if you want to chat about that. But let's ask Elliot. Elliot, what have you been a part of this year?
I have been a part of Pete the Cat, Phantom Toll Booth,
And you were in Tuck.
and in Tuck.
All right. And Evelyn, what were you involved with?
I have only been in Phantom Toll Booth. It was my first ever show, actually.
First ever show. So as a first show at the Playhouse or just ever?
Ever at all.
And why did you want to audition for the show?
To be honest, I just wanted to be with this guy for once.
Yeah. So you like your brother? He's okay. Yeah.
Even though we fight almost every day of our lives.
Well,
Classic
that's
sibling.
normal, I think, a little bit for this age, as long as it's within reason. What was your experience like doing your first show?
Well, it was very fun. I made a lot of new friends. I learned more about dancing and singing than I had before, and I got to show what I hadn't really had before. I actually got more of a main role for my very first time.
Because you played a demon.
Yep, census taker demon in Phantom Toll Booth.
Have you had any experience before being a demon?
I watched Demon Slayer, the anime on Netflix. So
Have you watched K-pop Demon Slayer? on
K-pop Demon
Netflix?
Hunters?
Yeah, that one. They don't slay, they hunt. We slay all day here at the Playhouse, but they
Trust
hunt.
me, I have watched it exactly 43 times. My siblings are obsessed.
I'm sure. Elliot, I have a question for you. You played Jimmy Biddle in Pete the Cat, correct?
Yes.
Yes. So what was it like being on stage with a cat? Has that ever happened to you before?
No.
Yeah. From that show, you got to sing quite a lot. There was a lot. What was your favorite song to sing? Or was it
Roommate?
Happy Roommate? I remember that one because you were in the room and Pete the Cat was there and you weren't that happy about it, right?
Yeah.
But by the end of the show, you and Pete became friends. Did you make any new friends in that show?
Well, I got more closer to Jayla, and
Who played Pete the Cat?
yeah,
I think we all know Jayla Blanks.
and then I just got more closer to everyone in the show, mainly.
Mm-hmm. And what do you enjoy most about doing a Erie Playhouse show?
I love seeing the little kids, how they smile when I perform and stuff. I love seeing the little kids smile.
So you like specifically the school shows?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are a lot of fun because we bring in kids from all over the county to come see our shows. We do how many in a week? It's something like, I don't know, 6 additional shows on top of our regularly scheduled shows. So those are really tiring weeks. What's your secret for getting through them? Rest?
Yes.
Do you like to read books? Play video games?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
He just sits in his room and watches.
Thinks about life?
No, he just lays on his floor without anything.
That's okay.
He's
It's
in
good to
and
rest
watches
up at this
phone.
age. There's lots going on. Mateus, my next question is for you. You were in Pete the Cat and you played a shark. Is that right? Did you do any research into sharks to play a shark?
No.
You're just really good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe you could also then in the future be a part of Finding Nemo because they need sharks in that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. You have been doing theater for a long time along with your brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some shows that you'd like to be a part of in the future?
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Great show.
Um,
If you could play any part in that show, what would you play?
Charlie.
Charlie?
Yeah.
I would want to be the one that chews on the gum the whole time. Is that Veruca?
No, Veruca's the one that's
Veruca's
spoiled.
the
That's the one I
blueberry.
want to be. I
Yeah.
want to be Veruca Salt.
Yeah.
Violet Beauregard.
Violet. Violet, you're turning violet, Violet.
Yes.
So Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, any other show that you would love to be a part of someday? And it can be even a show that's never been done in youth theater. Is there a main stage show that you'd like to be a part of?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
probably.
That's a great one. Elliot, how about you? Do you have any shows that you have yet to be a part of that you would love to be in someday?
I would love to be in Mamma Mia.
Fun. Yeah. Lots of dancing in that show. Speaking of dancing, you're going to be in a real special show this Christmas season. What are you going to be a part of?
Showstoppers and the Nutcracker.
And how are you going to
At the-
balance all of that? That's a tall order to be able to do both.
I don't really know how.
Yeah, just gonna lay on your floor all day in your bedroom, right?
Yep.
Rest from everything. So you're gonna be a part of Nutcracker. You're gonna have to dance for Nutcracker, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to show us some of your moves right now? No, you don't prefer that. I didn't think you would, but I wanted to offer just in case. Ava Lynn, same question to you. What is a show that you would love to be a part of?
I bet none of you have heard of this one. It's called The Tipsy Teapot. It was really old, kind of like from the 80s or 90s, can't remember.
Does that involve Mrs. Potts from Beauty and the Beast?
No, it
No.
is
Okay.
absolute. I can describe the show if you would
Absolutely,
like.
in one sentence.
Yeah, there are like no videos, nothing about it anymore. I just like saw the last video
Okay.
before it was deleted.
Cool.
So it's about this bartender, and she ended up being rude to a very somewhat magical customer, which turned her into a teapot. And her exact words were, "If you can stop being tipsy in the heart, I'll give you back your humanity." So she went on a journey.
So it is like Beauty and the Beast,
Sort of, but
but with the teapot,
it's kind of like a combination of the Wizard of Oz and Beauty and the Beast.
but no tornado.
No.
Hopefully not, because they scare me.
So she went on an adventure through her entire country, and she's like trying to convince people she deserves her humanity. And she ended up creating this huge crowd that went up to this magical being, and she ended up getting back her humanity, but she gave up her bartender life and started a new thing helping the community.
That's how I got here. I gave up my bartender life and became part of the Erie Playhouse staff.
Yeah.
Mateus, question for you. Out of all, yes. Oh, we have an update.
I'm going to jump in with an update. Hi, everybody. We are at $24,943. We are so close to $25,000. So you could head to Erie Gives right now, eriegives.org right now, and make that donation that's going to put us over the $25,000 mark. If you remember, I did say if we hit $30,000 during this break, that the cat makeup will stay on. And a gift of $5,050.
Mom, you haven't given
stays
yet.
on for another hour. So
Judy Amatuzo, you have not
the ball
put
is in your court.
put it
Erie.
in now.
Back
Please,
to you,
I'm
Kate.
begging you. I was just about to ask Mateus, out of all the shows you've done, what is it about performing or the Erie Playhouse that keeps you coming back for more? Because you're in like everything. So why do you come here and perform?
It helps on like social anxiety, like going on stage and just performing there. You're not scared of crowds anymore, and it just builds that, and it builds that like confidence that you can talk on stage.
When you started performing, would you have considered yourself a singer?
No.
So you learned how to sing throughout all this?
Yes.
And dance?
Yeah.
Do you want to dance right now? I keep asking. Nobody wants to dance here. You've done some great choreography, so I just wanted to showcase it. That's okay. I won't make you dance. If you were going to tell somebody of your age that was interested in performing, if you were going to give them advice for their first audition, what would you tell them?
Don't sweat it. It's really like you could do it. It's once you start doing it, you really like get it. Like once you're in it, you're going and you cannot stop, and the nerves will just go away. Every show before my performance, I always get nervous, but as soon as I start, it just all goes away. So you'll be fine.
That's awesome. Elliot, next question is for you. So I asked him about advice he would give. If somebody were on the fence about auditioning and they didn't quite know what a youth theater show is like, what would you tell them? Like what's it like to be involved? What's the commitment like? What are rehearsals like?
Rehearsals are like you learn the music, like is really easy. And
well, you make it look easy because you're a pro now. Yeah.
And then you learn the dances, choreographing, and like you put the show together. And I would say if you're a beginner, like don't be nervous. It'll be easy and like just go for it.
Yeah, so don't sweat it and just go for it. Those are really great pieces of advice. Now, I don't want to scare you, but behind you is a cat.
It's just me. It's just me.
He's back again. Do you have an update?
I don't. I'm still waiting to see whether or not I have to stay in the cat makeup for another hour. Still at 24,943. So
Please make him wear the cat.
oh,
It's amazing.
Please, your
Evelyn, what are you
donations
doing
make
to
all the
me?
difference, everybody.
It's amazing.
thank you.
Kids, do you want to see Zach stay in the makeup?
Yes.
Yeah.
How long would you like to see him stay in the makeup? All day, Mateus says, and you heard it from his lips. We need your support to keep Zach in the makeup. Only you can help us.
Yep.
Well, gosh, this has been so much fun. Is there anything else you'd love to tell our captive audience about what it's like to perform here on stage at the Erie Playhouse with costumes and dancing and lights and sound? What is so magical about it? Go ahead, grab the mic.
So being at the Erie Playhouse, once you get into it at first, before you audition, you think it's going to be grueling heck. It's going to be hard. It's going to take up so much energy and time.
So much. You have to lay on your floor in your bedroom.
That's him.
That's right.
For me, I just read. But anyway,
What's your favorite book?
I like Emma, and
There you go.
I've read it with my older sister at the library, and I don't remember the name of the book, but it's kind of like just a history thing.
That's okay. So going back to being a part here, what makes it so special?
It makes it special because when you get in, you realize this is much easier than I thought. You get to move more and sing more. Dancing is really fun to get into. Same with singing.
And we're seeing some rehearsal footage right now of that process.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it I think the vibe I'm getting is that if you are intimidated by possibly being a part of a production for youth theater, you've heard it from these three. It's not that hard, and you just need to try. So if you are out there thinking about coming out for Emma this next weekend, just do it, right?
Come on over.
It's easier than it
Yeah.
looks.
Yep, it's open for anyone. Youth theater is actually really fun. It gets you out of your comfort zone, inspires you to get more out of your house and just out in the open, show the world what you are.
Right.
Just kind of show the world your voice and how you work and how you just do what you do.
Absolutely.
Show the talent that you've hidden for so long, and just to finally be open and free on a stage doing what you are told to do.
Absolutely. So
That's awesome.
last questions here, and this can go any way. I'm going to ask you what you're currently listening to. And it doesn't have to be theater based. It can be something else, but what are you currently listening to?
I'm listening to all my Emma audition music. I've listened to
That's the correct
Yep.
answer.
Smart.
I'm listening to Brave, which is the one I'm singing. I've listened to Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and I'm also listening to Emma's solo song. Don't remember the name, but
All
I've
right.
heard it.
Elliot, what are you currently listening? What's your obsession?
You don't listen to music.
I'm mostly listening to my showstopper music right now.
Second correct answer.
Yeah.
He's practicing hard because the Showstoppers have had a crazy month, right?
Yeah.
Lots of
They
practice.
auditioned. They're going to be performing here soon during Playhouse Week. They're going to perform at our picnic at St. Stephen's Church on that Saturday.
They'll be performing at Celebrate Erie as well, which is awesome. This Saturday, yeah,
At
first
12:30.
and that's the first performance of
Yes.
this group of showstoppers,
Debut of this year's
right?
Showstoppers.
Yeah,
Very
excellent.
exciting. I heard some of their rehearsal last night. They're doing a lot of awesome Disney songs. So you're listening to your Showstoppers music, which is the correct answer. What are you listening to? Anything fun?
I really don't listen to music, but I've been these past days I've been stalking the Erie Playhouse page because I was like, what do I say? And
Ah,
You've done great. Do you think that you've
Yeah.
done I think you've done a great job. They've
done
all done a great job.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't have a favorite album or music, what's a show that you're currently watching or a movie? Or maybe you draw. What
These are tough
How do you
questions,
occupy your
Kate.
time, Mateus? What's your favorite hobby?
What makes Mateus tick?
I've probably just YouTube. I've just been home a lot lately
Yeah.
because I've came off of doing lots of stuff, like lots of summer camps.
Yeah. So you're also lying on your floor,
Yeah.
not moving.
Me
yeah.
too.
I mean, seriously,
Me
it's
too. That
we've
sounds
had a very
great.
busy August, but we've got some great stuff gearing up for Playhouse Week, which we'll talk about in a bit. But first, I just want to thank everybody for being here today. Thank you, Annika. Looking
Kate-
forward to Emma.
Can I ask Annika really quickly? I know we have fall classes coming up as well. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So for fall classes, we have our creative play classes, which if you did summer camp, it's more of that. If you've never done summer camp with us, it gives you a little bit of a taste. These are great classes because you can do them as a beginner or as an experienced actor, and you get something out of them because you're creating your own show during these classes. So you get to come in and you get to create your own character, create the plot, choose the songs, learn songs and choreography, and you create your own musical during 8 weeks of classes. And then new for our fall classes is you're actually going to get to perform that musical you create on the Playhouse stage. So that's very exciting. And then we also have an acting class for 5th through 8th grade. So for older kids, we have an acting class. And then we have our voice classes, which is just a great way to get exposed to singing as a group and learning. You get to learn a little bit the basics of how to read music and some basic ear training. And we have voice classes for 3rd through 5th grade, and then 6th through 8th grade are our voice classes. And then for any adults, we have our free improv jam once a month. It's on the second Saturday every month. And you get to come and just like hang out with a bunch of theater adults and do improv and have fun. And it's free. So that's all of our classes that we have.
Very
Sounds
cool.
great. Yeah. You have an update for us?
24,968, 114 gifts received so far. That is really awesome. We're so excited with the progress we're making. And that also does mean that I get to take my cat makeup off
But
after
the
this
children will
break.
cry, right, kids? Won't we
Oh
shed
my.
tears of sadness?
Oh my goodness. Well, I'll wait
Only
until they
you
leave.
can save our cat. I'm not Sarah McLachlan, but I'm Kate Thiem, here to make a plea.
Oh boy, here we
to
go.
send in the money so that you can save a cat.
Uh-huh.
Keep him in the makeup all day.
Not going to happen, but I appreciate the support. We do have more coming up at 1 o'clock, I believe.
2 o'clock.
Or 2 o'clock.
It's 1:30.
We'll be talking Prince of Egypt, right?
Prince of Egypt. Yeah, we've got some cast members here that will be here with us for about a half hour. So please stay tuned. We have more planned for today. Everybody, thank you again for being here.
Yeah.
You did awesome. Absolutely. Talk to the public.
To parents who have a chorus kid at home, or if you are a chorus kid watching, get in here now.
Yeah.
We need voices like yours. Come on.
Butts in seats.
That's
I've
it.
told my whole chorus class about the Erie Playhouse and how fun it is and how our voices can reign higher than they have before. Everyone has denied, saying, "Oh no, it's too hard. Our chorus teacher is already hard enough on us. We don't need
They
that."
all sound so weird
They
by
do.
how
They've
you
got a
make them
funny
sound.
voice.
Here, you are free from Mr. T. Culver, the drama queen.
Oh boy.
Now,
Uh-oh.
what she wasn't
no.
expecting is that two things. He and I went to high school together. He was at my
I
wedding.
love it.
And he's backstage. Bring him
Bring
out.
him out. Bring him out.
I'm just kidding. Mr. Culver is not here, but it is so important. I think we should do this real quick to shout out your current music teacher at school, because they're such a big part of why you're here.
Yeah.
Even if maybe they get on your nerves sometimes. Right? Am I right?
I love Mr. De Culver,
I do
but
too.
still.
It's okay. They're not
But
doing their
fair
job if they
enough.
don't get on your nerves. Elliot, who's your music teacher right now?
Mr. Nicholas.
Mr. Nicholas. I don't know him. I did not go to school with him, but that's okay. And who's your teacher? Music teacher.
Miss Brown.
Miss Brown. Also don't know her either, but she sounds great. They sound terrific. So thank you, teachers.
Yes.
I have
absolutely.
to shout out our music person, Devin. Yay.
Heck yeah.
Yay, Devin.
We love Devin. She music directs Showstoppers, and she's music directing Emma. So kids, if you love Devin, come audition for Emma.
I feel like you're all just stalling to see if we get to $30,000.
We are totally, we're all
to see
in
if I
on
have
it.
to stay in the
Absolutely.
makeup. Oh my gosh.
Did we
Are
get
you
it?
kidding me? I just refreshed my phone. $30,028.
High fives all around.
What in the world
Did it,
just
kids?
happened?
Did it, kids?
I'm
And if you
staying
wanna-
in the cat makeup for another hour.
If you
Who
want to
did
make
that?
sure.
Nico, did you just get $5,000? Emily Baum is raising her hand. Did you just donate $5,000? I wouldn't think so.
It's the magic. It's the magic of youth theater. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, Zach will be in the cat makeup for at least another hour. We will set a new goal for the 2 o'clock hour to see if we can keep this man in cat makeup all day long, straight through till 8 p.m., maybe even till midnight, which is when Erie Gives ends. So if you haven't given yet, don't forget, you can call in to the Erie Gives hotline, which again, failing eyes, 454-0843. You also can go in person to 459 West 6th Street to give your donation. You can donate online. You can come down here and give money. We'll take it to the right people. We'll make sure it gets in the right hands. But again, the most important part of today is just that we support this great institution so that we can keep programs like the Youth Theater going. So thank you for all your donations so far. And if you haven't donated yet, you have until midnight tonight. But again, let's give during the opportune hour.
Okay, let me put this
going.
out here. If we said earlier that the big goal to get us to our annual fund goal for the year, which we're not expecting to get to today, but if we did raise $139,000 today, that gets us to our yearly goal, which would be amazing. And if that happens, then turn on the Jellicle Ball. I will dance the Jellicle Ball today.
Well, if we get
or
to
my
our
version of it.
will you go to the heavy side layer?
We've got special effects involved. I don't know. I can't make that promise. Check back later today and we'll see.
I think we can make it happen with your donations. We can make this
I don't know
happen.
why am I doing this? Why do I say this? Because I wasn't expecting 30,000 and there we are. So thank you all very much.
Thank you all.
Truly, that is amazing. And I'm happy to keep the makeup on if we keep raising money for the Playhouse.
In
So
fact, we'll
thank
keep
you.
adding stuff.
Yeah,
all day.
absolutely.
Do we have a spare cat costume?
Oh, we don't
can
want
find
that.
one.
Nobody needs
Spandex
that.
on Zach.
We're in a
Nobody
theater.
needs that.
Anything's possible.
That seems like a good time to wrap up this segment.
Yeah, good
I'm
idea.
having
We'll be
fun.
back
You're
at
having
2
fun.
o'clock.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. We'll see you again at the 2 o'clock hour.
Get us
Thank
to
you.
40,000 and he just keeps it on until
No,
midnight, guarantee.
whatever
Right.
Evelyn is saying, ignore that. Cut her mic, please. We'll see you at 2
Bye.
o'clock. Bye, folks.